So I just got home back from the gym and I feel great. My energy's high. Did a lot today. Spoke to my god brother. We was giving each other the word of God, going back to back. And you just gotta surround yourself with like-minded people, to be honest. And if you don't, you're just gonna be stuck in life, stuck in the same constant cycle and loop because you don't want to be like everybody else, bro. I promise you, you don't. And once you start to change your habits, your mind, and actually start to give your body what it needs, you're gonna be so much better. You're gonna feel so much better. Because you got to go to the gym, bro. You got to give your body what it needs. You got to start eating right. You just got to also start giving your mind what it needs. Because a lot of people are stuck in mental cycles and loops where they can't even get out of. Because a lot of people are just stuck in overthinking. They're stuck in thinking of, oh, I can't do this, I can't do this. But you can. You can do that. You can do this. You can do what you want to do. And you just got to go for it. Because who really cares about what other people are going to say? Who really cares? Because most people are really just stuck in their own miserable lives, just worried about what other people are thinking, what other people are going to say about them. They're just critiquing the things you're doing about the things they want to do, basically. And when you do those things, you're going to have haters. You're going to have doubters, but that's fine. As long as you know what's in here and in here, you're going to be so much better. You got to silence the haters, silence the doubters. Show them who you really are. Because at the end of the day, you only have yourself, your mind, and your body. And if you also don't believe like in a higher power, then we got to get that together, man. But to each their own. But I'm saying this because a lot of us are really just stuck in constant like overthinking, constant like just bed rotting and giving ourselves just depression. And yes, depression is real. I get it. But we also just can't be stuck in a loop of just being bed rotting, bro. Just stuck doing nothing, just wasting our potential, wasting our energy. And a lot of us can really do good in life. A lot of us can really just speak to the people that need help, that need the words that you potentially are saying that are going to lead to greatness. Because we all want to be great in life, but it's all about how you want it. It's all about how you are going to achieve to get what you want. Because in this life, nothing is going to come easy. It really isn't. And most people just want things to fall in their laps. Most people just want a handout. But do you really want a handout? Do you really think you're going to be able to handle what your potential is going to give you when you fully understand how much you're going to do? Because once you fully master your mind, fully master your body, you're going to be able to do anything, bro. You're literally going to be like a superhuman. And what are people going to say? Oh yeah, man, I feel like you're doing too much. You feel really shouldn't be doing it. No, you're not doing enough, if you're being honest. You're really not. And that's okay though. But also take small steps in the direction of where you want to go in life. Because most people, if we're being honest, they're really just stuck in bed, bro. They're stuck doing the same thing that they said they're gonna do. They say, "Oh, I'm gonna go to the gym this day." They're not gonna go. They're saying, "Oh, I'm gonna eat right today." They're not eating right. But once you start holding yourself accountable, start actually showing up for yourself, I promise you, everything is gonna start falling in line. But it also starts with in here, in knowing who you are. And don't worry about what other people are gonna say about you. Don't worry about the doubters or the haters because let's be honest, they're not doing what you're doing. They're just watching you. They're watching you strive for greatness. They're watching you actually be who you want to be and do what you want to do. And they're just gonna be haters at the end of the day and they're just gonna be watching while you elevate and while they just stay in the same place, bro. While you go up, they're staying down. And the greatest feeling ever is knowing that you can do something and going at it. And when you actually do it, you're gonna feel self-confidence. You're gonna feel self-worth. You're just gonna feel overall better about yourself. And that's what we want in this life, is to just feel better about ourselves, bro. Because a lot of people, they're stuck in a constant loop of overthinking, and it's sad. Because once you get out of your head and just start silencing that little voice saying, "Oh, you shouldn't do this, you shouldn't do that," bro, who's gonna stop you? Nobody. Because once you master your mind, that's all there is. You fully broke it. You broke every possibility, every barrier that people doubted you with. Because once people start doubting you and you let it get into your head, that's when they won. That's when you won. And you don't want to let people win. You want to win for yourself. You want to win for yourself. You really do. Because people are not going to save us. People are not going to care when we're down. They're only going to care when it's results and they're actually doing something. And once you show them results and once you show them you're actually doing something, that's when they're going to start coming to you and be like, oh, how you do this? How you do that? Nah, bro, I try to help you, but you just didn't want to listen to the things I was saying to you. And you were just thinking I'm crazy, thinking I'm too delusional. But it's like, no, I just believed in myself. You didn't believe in yourself, knowing that you have the power to do what you want to do in this life. Because let's be honest, most people, they keep doubting themselves. They doubt their limitations. And that's what's holding them back from doing what they want to do. But you're not that person. You're a warrior. Are you? I hope you are. Because if you're watching this, then you should be a warrior. Because if you're not, then I don't know what to tell you. But we really just got to be great in everything we do. Because once we start doubting ourselves, once we start lacking that self confidence that we need in our minds, we're just going to be like everybody else. We're just going to be like the doubters who said, oh, yeah, I told you you couldn't do that. And you don't want to do that. You want to prove them wrong. You really do. And prove them that you can actually do what you want to do. Prove them that you're going to succeed. Prove them wrong in everything that they said about you. Every little box they said, oh, you're not going to do this, you're not going to be this, and you're not going to accomplish that, shut them out. Shut them out immediately. And you got to have like minded people surrounding around you to succeed in life. If you just have people who are just living in their own misery, living in their own suffering, what do you think is going to happen to you? You're going to be exactly like them. And you don't want that at all. You don't. You want to be great. You want to be better than a version of yourself than you were yesterday. You want to be the better version of yourself today, tomorrow, the week, the month, years later. But it also starts with you, bro. It really starts with you.